always do some press-ups before I eat. Right, I had to do a ton of stuff today before I even began to get something to eat. I did something today I've never done before. That was add some vanilla to my coffee. I had it late though. I don't like coffee in the afternoon. Coffee in the morning, like if you're going to drink coffee, like I love to drink it like first thing. Any later than 10 o'clock and it just doesn't taste right, it just doesn't sit right. Coffee in the mornings. That's what I did when I first was planning on giving it up. Coffee in the mornings, like after 10, didn't even bother. I might go for it again soon. As some of you may well know, and some of you may well remember, I went 3 months and then 2 months without it. I mean, after a week, it's all cool. It's good. I did it, I think it was towards the end of the year, and then it started to get cold. So then I went on to teas, then I went on to decaffeinated teas, alright? And I think I just lapsed. I just grabbed a cup of coffee. It was chilly. I had a cup of coffee. I wasn't hooked after that first cup. I think it took about a week or two later, and I thought, well, I had one 2 weeks ago, I'll have another. And then it slowly increased after that. Maybe that's how caffeine grabs you. I haven't really paid much attention to that, and I don't think a lot of people do. It's amazing how many things that you can do that, our class is normal, and you're not aware or in touch with actually what you're doing and how much you're consuming certain things. So today's we'll call it a meal vlog because I haven't been cycling or anything today. We haven't got anything exciting to show you. So I went to a local Lidl's, and I must say that some of their produce, I don't know if people have been giving them feedback or whatever, but it's improving. These tomatoes, nice cherry tomatoes, cucumbers. I've been taking the skin, as you could call it, off my cucumbers because yeah, it is actually quite nice. And also, someone was saying about the skin on cucumbers. I don't know if it's the pesticide used or certain veggies, maybe even certain fruits are covered in pesticides more than others. It's not organic, that's a conventional cucumber, alright? So we got some already mixed leaf salad. I was going to get a spinach and a rocket one, they ran out. But this is quite good. I like these red leaves in here, they're pretty good. And then flour tortillas, okay? 4 of those. Some hummus. I've rationed my hummus because usually I cane the whole tub. And it's actually quite a large tub of hummus. At 300 grams. I usually end up making myself feel a bit sicky. So that's one thing, that's one thing you can do is drop portion sizes. It's something you're going to have to try and figure out. I remember I've done that before, drop portion sizes a bit and felt okay on that. You're exercising and doing loads of outputs and you've got to be having some food and getting some inputs, alright? You can't run on empty, man. And again, that's something else, we can get too far into that. So I've got some red beans in here and some sweet corn, again mixed in with a bit of hummus and some black pepper. The hummus is mainly just to hold it together. Okay, another naughty thing, there you go, raw vegan style, raw vegan, right? It actually says on the back vegetarian and raw vegan, so that's fine. Okay, and then some of this red hot Frank sauce, right? Obviously the paprika, Pringles, the hummus. Let me see, hold up, wait a minute. Hummus and the chili sauce, there's a fair, with all those combined, there's a fair amount of sodium, alright? That's something else I want to try and reduce. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make some wraps, just being aware of what you're eating. Mixed leaves, flour tortillas, hummus, chili sauce, good tomatoes. Must admit, these little cherry ones are good. Some of the other smaller tomatoes you get, or even the larger ones, they just taste of shit, to be honest. They're horrible. They just taste like what can you describe them? the water of fruits or something, water fruits, whatever. It's just nothing there, you know. That's good though. How they should. That kind of tastes on par with you know, like tomatoes grown in the greenhouse at home or something. So that's my meal check-in. I haven't been to I know Aldi. I've seen someone else on YouTube make a video of the Aldi shop, and they were shopping with 20 quid and what you can get for 20 quid. Like you can get a lot of food with $20, man. £20. You know, oats, some pasta, some sauce, some fruits and veggies. And also another thing to bear in mind if you want to put yourself to that much trouble is, I think it's Asda. If you go in there at certain times, alright, I don't know if it's on certain days or whatever, and it might differ and vary between stores. I've always just randomly caught it. I haven't put myself out of the way to go and to do this, but you can get crazy prices on fruits and vegetables. Like, just say you've got like a pack of like 6 apples or something, it might be like for 5 or 10p or something, you know. So you can get a hell of a lot of food for £1 coin, basically $1 if Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or anywhere else does anything like that, Costco, whatever you live in the States. Something to bear in mind, isn't it? But I've spent, I think, all this, and I've got loads left over for tomorrow as well. It came in at under £10. Alright, I mean, you can't complain with that, can you? And we've got the tortillas. There was a pack of 8, so we've still got 4 left. So I might do myself some like peanut butter and jam tortillas. There's some hummus left over. We've got some sweet corn left over. We're not going to have any Pringles probably left over, so I'm going to eat all those. Yeah, it's true, man. Once you pop, you can't stop. Like, the only way I'd stop eating those is if I had a stack and I was, right, let's go out on the bike now. Let's get away from them. I'm just going to leave them in the cupboard or something, right? But that's a good snack I like to eat on a biggish ride. We'll get some, like, Pringles in or something, some potato chips. And go that way sometimes. Again, I mix it up. I'm never kind of set in concrete what I do when I do it. I like to enjoy my food. That's still why I'm still fat. Alright? And, you know, it's exciting, man, once you get into food and playing around with food, you know. Like, we might try raw vegan for like a week or 2 at some point. You know, I might do like a little juice fast for a couple of days or something. Could just be realistic. That is hard, man. Tell me the amount of people out there that have gone to do like a juice fast and after one day they've cracked and thought, fuck this, you know. And go and stuff their face with like pizzas or something. And especially like non-vegan foods, you know, they get so hungry. They go and eat like a meat lover's double, triple cheese pizza or something. You know, it is exciting, man. Things, you know, things you can do, and yeah, food. It has kind of changed my life, the way I look at food now, forever really. Knowing what's not actually what the truth is and what is like the only way, you know. But knowing that there's kind of hope, there's choice, there's more around you than you ever thought, right? What's actually pushed in the public arena with advertising and what you shouldn't eat and the general guideline daily amounts, okay? And you know, you can't eat more than 5 portions a day of fruit and vegetables. I know perhaps say it's a guideline daily amount, but you know, it is okay to eat more than that, you know, double, triple that. Just eat totally raw, like really, in an ideal world. But it is hard when you're mixing it out with like exercise and training and cycling and running and swimming. It can be hard, man. It can be hard to think like, you know, where have you got your calories from? What fills you up? What doesn't? All right, carbs and protein, and you see, again, that's something else. And it's fun just playing around with that. I don't count anything really. I just kind of go with the flow a bit. Go with what my body's telling me, and my body might be telling me what some things today that it won't be telling me tomorrow, you know. That's what I mean. It's all different, you know. Like if I go to bed at a certain time, my body's going to be feeling different tomorrow than it did today versus You know, like 5 hours sleep versus a good 8 to 9 hours kip or something like that. Right, we're on 10 minutes. Chitter chatter, that's my meal prep. You can't see, that's alright, never bother. We'll show you another time. See you later. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the dislikes. And I'll see you soon.